I cannot eliminate liability in law enforcement, but we can minimize it. We can look at the unforced errors. Are we hiring people that are showing us in the background investigation that they shouldn't be working here? People that are showing us in field training that they shouldn't be working here? Do we have people that are showing us that they're falling into states of bad habits and we're not engaging? We're not inspecting what we expect. We're allowing performance evaluations to be something that we just fill out and sign so that we can all make it home in time for dinner once a year. If we're falling into those traps, then we're failing to meet the challenge. This book is not a guide through case law. This is not about going through all of the different circuits. This is about asking, okay, all the state cases, all the federal cases, all the public trust disasters that you can never measure in dollars and cents, you could never measure in damages. When you look at the results to the department, to the city, the county, the state, to the community that police department, that sheriff's office serves, those nightmare cases. When we look at all of those, what do they have in common? What are the principles? And that's what we really try to focus on here. And I firmly believe that is going to be of greater benefit to your sergeants, to your field training officers, to your cops on the beat, to chiefs and sheriffs, rather than trying to memorize a laundry list of cases. This is not intended solely for those who have the formal responsibility to serve as supervisors in a law enforcement agency. So when we talk about of all ranks, the idea that we need now more than ever men and women who may not have made sergeant, may not have made corporal, may not have even been assigned to a field training officer position. And we need them now more than ever to have an awareness of the issues surrounding police liability. And when we talk about liability in this context, for the purposes of this book, it is certainly about liability from a legal standpoint, liability in terms of the court of law, but also we look at it in terms of the court of public opinion. In 1921, my great-grandfather was sworn into the New York City Police Department. In 1921, what were police reformers talking about, whether it was New York City or anywhere else? Hey, who are we hiring? Are we hiring the right people? Right? Are we hiring people of good character, good competence, good integrity? How are we training them? Are we giving them the right tools? Right? How are we supervising them to make sure that they're doing the right thing? And how are we engaging in discipline to save careers when we can and end careers, hamper careers when we must? That was a conversation going on in 1921 when he was sworn in. It's a conversation that was going on in the late 1890s with the Lexow Commission, and we could go on and on. Not that much has changed. And I could be wrong, but I doubt it when I say that in the next 5-10 years, not that much is going to change. Hiring, training, supervision, discipline. We need to look at these fundamentals. We need to look at these as our source of liability. These as our source of dysfunction inside of an organization, source of loss of public trust, liability as well as legal liability.